What's going on, y'all? Hold on just a second. What's going on, Deacon of the World? You gotta forgive me for sweating a little bit. Right about now. Oh Lord. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all forgive me, my camera halfway, my half the thing of the what's called I've been using ain't been working. But how y'all doing? What's going on, y'all? What is going on? Okay, y'all, this how we doing it. If you wanna have words for your girl Shape, call in. I know everybody's been talking about George Floyd, but what did y'all watch last night? Okay, the number is 931-464-1584. Okay, if you want to express yourself about it. Okay, I just want to say this. Okay, I watched last night. I stayed up majority up last night, and I watched like the good 6 hours of that live that CNN was doing. Okay, and CNN don't play. Well, forgive me, y'all, sweating out here. Okay. Now, these people were riding last night. They even set the precinct on fire last night to give you just how tired of people are. And this is what I want to put, because I talked to a couple of YouTubers and they feel like there's no purpose in the rioting, and I just feel like, you know, as black people, we're tired of certain shit. You know, Mr. Floyd probably wasn't the first person to die by cruelty from police that we're just not finding out up north. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on, I'm going to get to y'all, hold on. So how can you say that their protest is not making any difference? Oh yes, it is. The protest not making any difference. Oh yes, it is. The protest not making any difference. Oh yes, it is. The protest not making any difference. Oh yes, it is. What's up, Brandon Hicks, Deacon of the World, Ewald, Nathan Calloway, Tim Harris. What's up, Brandon Hicks, Deacon of the World, Ewald, Nathan Calloway, Tim Harris. Hold on, y'all. I thought I took the Bluetooth off of this. Okay. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay, what's up, Sean? Lockout man.
It ain't making no difference at all, man. Ain't making no difference at all. I just got finished watching the video of a whole bunch of black people, by the way. Black people looting Target. Just got the video. It was just sent to me by one of my subscribers. It was like, yo, Lockout, you talk about everything else, talk about this shit right here. So I'm like, oh, okay, I had to look at it, and that's all they was doing. Gang of motherfuckers going up in there, just taking shit. Like, you know, just taking shit. So, what do that have to do? Hold on right quick. Hold on. Let me bring up the question. Hold on, real
Oh
quick.
Lord.
Because the
Don't
question
knock out bed, y'all. That's how you
was
do it.
asked, what did that have to do? Hold on.
Hold on, y'all.
Give me a second, Shape. I'm about to bring up that question for you right now. All right. It says, what did it have to do? What did this have to do with the man's death? This isn't justice for George Floyd. This is just taking advantage of the situation. Someone's death should not lead up to society becoming an unrest. So, what's your take on that?
To me, I think that as a whole, it's got the nation's attention. It got the nation's attention. We haven't seen rioting like this since segregation time with our grandmothers. I got a grandmother that's still living at 84 years old that grew up during that time and was one of the protesters during that time. They gotta forgive me because I know my
you breaking up a little bit, but I'll see what you said on the video.
You know what I'm talking
you breaking up, but like I said, hey, I just called in right quick to show support and to give you my thought, but I'll do a rebuttal on that video that I just got. So, I mean, I don't think it's I don't think it's cool what happened to the dude, but I don't think it's cool what's going on either. So,
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it's getting the attention. It's getting attention. I think that it's changing. I think it's gonna lead to.
I'll let you later, though.
All right. Now I'm just sweating like a little pig. What's going on, y'all? Dial the number. Dial the number. 931-464-1584. What's your thoughts on it? All right, lock out, man. To me, I think it's gonna make a change because we've never gotten this kind of attention to any racial profiling with police before. We have, but not to this level. I mean, it was intense last night. I didn't even really go to sleep last night watching the riot so much. And when they went forward and moved forward to the precinct, I say, damn, these people are really not playing. This is up north. I'm from Texas. I'm used to people kind of being on the wrong side of the South. How in the hell is this taking place in Minneapolis? I think R.I.P. to Mr. Floyd, George Floyd, and I hate that his family had to experience this, but I don't think his death was in vain. I believe that this needs to happen to get real recognition to how crooked police really are and how brutality goes a long way. So sometimes they have not always done something to some of these cops. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes they just make them quit, make them move to another city, another state, and they can go back to being cops. Look at Zimmerman. Zimmerman still getting his ass in trouble. You understand? So you don't know how many other cases there were before it got to this one man. I don't believe it's just this one man. It's so much in it that they not damn saying. You know what I'm saying? And I watched how the U.S. attorney, she got up and spoke, but she really didn't say too much on anything. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get back to where y'all at. Okay, what's up, Brown Eyed Trucker? Roger Case. What's up, Cali King? 3rd degree should be 1 degree. He got a lesser murder charge. Exactly. What's up, Mandisa? What's going on, y'all? Call in. The number is 931-464-1584. But this what really got me. This what really got me. Right. When did we start fucking with CNN? When did we start fucking with CNN? Do you know who CNN is? CNN got Trump private email. CNN got Trump's vacation home direct phone line. You don't mess with CNN. Did y'all see that mess not too long ago? They arrested one of the CNN anchors. You're there to protect the protesting. That people don't continue to riot no more, murder no more, and set anything else on fire. What are you doing arresting a CNN represent and took both his cameramen too? You go back and watch it. Right? So I was like, are y'all serious right now? What kind of direction is this? Because last night they didn't want to send no firefighters out there to go reprimand and take care of this. They just let them do what they do. Because if they would have went last night, I'm pretty sure most people would be dead. Hold on. Is that better? I gotta work on me. I gotta get a better system than this. But I just think it's so crazy. You can't fuck with CNN. When did we start doing that though? That didn't make no sense to arrest the CNN anchorman. None whatsoever. That make any sense to me. Y'all there to take care of the riot. Why are you messing with the anchorman for? It's like you just threw another bomb into the fire. I can still hear, but it's good. I turn the volume down a little bit. I gotta give me a better system than this, y'all. Don't worry about it. But I just think it's just crazy. I just think that, and it's like we going backwards. We did this in segregation days during the time that Martin Luther King was living, during the time that Malcolm X was living. We was going through this kind of stuff, rioting to get justice, having to come together, having peace rallies, having to come together and fight back in a whole nother way besides coming and sitting in a courtroom. What happened to freedom and justice for all? What happened to liberty? What happened to everybody being treated equally? And that ain't, it's like ever since Trayvon Martin, it's been like a triple effect. And don't nobody want to fully acknowledge it, you know? I'm sweating like a pig, y'all. Y'all in the comment section, call in. Call in, Calvin King, Dick in the World, Brown Eyes, Tim Harris, Nathan Halloway, E-Wall. Y'all can go say something in the comment section, but you're scared to call them up. I want to know what y'all think about that. Don't be ashamed to speak your mind. This freedom of speech. But I'm gonna keep it real with you though. I don't think this would have went down in Texas. I think with our legislation, because I think we were the ones that came with the electric chair. Yeah, remember that? The electric chair. I think more people would have died last night if we protest like that in Houston. They'll shut our shit down. For real. As far as lockout man is concerned, for my response for that is, I think that he's not really seeing this as a bigger picture. You're just seeing what it changed for that one person. You got to see as a city, as a community, how it's affected everyone. And I believe it will make a change. Yeah, they destroyed houses last night. Yeah, they destroyed RVs. Yeah, they broke into businesses that were boarded up already and damaged it. But people are just plain old tired of the same old shit. Don't nobody want to call in? Come on now. Y'all can come into the Instagram and the email that you can't call in. I know y'all got something to say on there. I know y'all do. If right now, if you out here trucking like me, I'm not taking no loads in Minnesota. see, I just don't see the looting. The looting is a way to draw attention. The looting is you're not gonna deny our voice, because obviously coming to the meetings and the peaceful rallies and the coming together and all that, I guess none of that shit is working. You understand what I'm saying? Cause I watched a little bit of the videotape how they stayed on the man's neck. He already had 2 other people on him, and he was already in cuffs. The man wasn't going nowhere. It was no excuse to sit up there instead of be sitting having your neck on that man's esophagus. Hello?
Okay, I'm back driving, so I can't text. So let me get this straight. You see the looting. So if you was a business owner, you worked hard for what you got. Unfortunately, this coronavirus shit shut you down. You at home, not making no money. Okay? You're not making no money. You know, you living off your savings. You waiting for the day that the government or that the state will open you back up. But yet, this situation comes down with an officer killing a black man, which is not the first time. There's been plenty of cases that's been out there. But you as a business owner, somebody breaks into your shit and take it and wipe you out clean. You cool with that?
I'm not saying I'm cool with that. I'm not saying I'm cool with it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying.
So okay, so is it different because they looted a Target and it's okay that they looted a Target, but it's not okay if they loot a small business?
No, I mean looting is looting. Looting is looting. I'm not. There's no limit to looting except for maybe a hospital because those people are already sick. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, but we as black people, this is nothing new. We didn't see our grandmas and our grandpas and our great uncles do this. This ain't nothing new. And sometimes you have to fight and put up a different.
Well, you know what? I was thinking like, okay. I feel their pain. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate that another black man, fell at the hands of at law enforcement. Like I said before, it wasn't the first time, definitely not going to be the last time. And we came from years of oppression. It happened in the 60s. It happened in the 70s. Happened in the 80s. Happened in the 90s.
Hold on.
But still,
so you backtracking?
You're gonna protest. I get that. Maybe you're right. Maybe the peaceful protest ain't working. Maybe they gotta figure out something else how to get they point across. But breaking into stores, breaking into stores and people's businesses and disrupting their livelihoods after what they have worked for all their lives. And for what? It really don't have nothing to do with the man's death.
Okay.
Like I said, the video that I got, they all laughing, giggling, hee ha ha, and running up in there, coming out with TVs, coverings, and all that other stuff. Everybody just having a good old time. That don't have nothing to do with the man's death.
Man, sometimes you're looking just at one person. This is a nation thing. This is a nation thing, and sometimes the good got to suffer along with the bad. Because next year it can be that business owner that's suffering right now today. Next year it can be his wife. Next year it can be his son, if nothing changes. So you gotta look at it in a different aspect than, oh, it's just a loss. You feel me? If they don't change something in that city, it's how they handle things with their police department. It's not gonna matter about none of the material stuff in the stores if you lose another person to the same mess, as well as the same way as George Floyd died. And nonsense, and something that was so silly they couldn't have avoided.
Well, I'm about to get back. I'm about to get back to driving. I'm going as soon as I shut down tonight. I'll be. I might be going live. I might not do a free, but I might be doing it live tonight. Like I said, I see your point. I really do. I see your point, and I understand. But what I don't understand is people going out there disrupting other people's lives because of what's going on. That's all. Especially for a business owner. Now, like I said, Target is a conglomerate. There's plenty of them out there. That was just the one. You know what I'm saying? They could just shut that Target down and say, fuck that neighborhood out there, where everybody was supposed to, go in there, just get good and all like that. But, all right, I'm going. You take it easy.
Okay, boo. Okay, that's Mr. Lockout Man again. Showing your girl love. All right, now, come on and call in. Number is 931-464-1584. I know y'all got something to say about this topic. I know y'all do. I don't know what it is, but they come to us calling in. Nobody wants to call. Calling and say, I just think that they do need to calm down on the protests. You know what I'm saying? With the rioting, they need to calm that part down. They have police out there now. They couldn't get none out there last night. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, who is this? This is Shay.
Shay, what's going on? It's Got You Ghetto. What's happening?
What's going on, baby? How are you?
So, okay, look. I know it's a tragedy that's going on up there in Minnesota. It's a tragedy every time something like this happens. But I'm pretty sure a lot of those folks that were standing around when the cop was on the dude's neck is the same ones out here looting and grinding and burning stuff. How come they didn't have that same energy to get that cop off that dude's neck like that?
You want to know why? Because you can't up and just physically assault a cop like that while he's in the middle of an arrest. That's why.
I mean, I don't get it. I mean, you go and tear up your city, and you continue to live there, they're going to raise the taxes on you because, they got to build all this stuff back. They got to get all this stuff back. All this stuff you just tore up. You paid for it already in taxes. So, I mean, it's got to be, I don't know. Looting and riding and stuff and burning stuff down ain't what it is. I'm sorry.
So you agree with Lockout Man?
That ain't what it is.
You agree with Lockout Man? You don't think that the riots are going to make any difference? Even though the president himself has spoke on it.
I mean, look, you take a look at L.A., South Central, Watts. None of that stuff is. I mean, yeah, they've rebuilt, but it's not the same out there anymore. And the stuff that was happening then is still happening today. We just don't see it. Take your Chicago's, your New York's, your Detroit's. All this stuff still happening. no matter how much you tear stuff up, it's still gonna happen. The only thing that's gonna prevent this stuff from happening is people gonna have to start bucking the system.
Say it again.
People gonna have to start bucking the system. The stuff that's going on,
but that's what the rioting is. The rioting is bucking the system.
That's the only way.
I thought rioting was bucking the system.
Huh?
Rioting is bucking the system.
No, that's just tearing stuff up. That's like if you and your husband get into a fight and y'all tear everything up in the house. I mean, what did you accomplish? Nothing. And then you just gonna have to go spend more money to get all this stuff back that you just tore up. You know what I'm saying? It's not accomplishing anything. It's part of the system. This is why, I mean, these folks probably wanted this stuff to happen. That's why it's taking so long for them to arrest the dude. I mean, you know just as well as I do. If these folks was in their right mind, they would have arrested him right after they fired him. They wouldn't have waited 4 days later to arrest the dude. I mean, I'm just saying.
Okay, so you think that this whole thing is just a setup? You think not calling nobody out last night when they really was looting and really setting things on fire, and they set precinct 2 on fire? You think this whole thing is just a whole government setup?
Could be. I wouldn't put anything past any of them folks. I mean, okay, this happened on Monday. They fired the 4 officers on Tuesday, right?
Yes.
So they're not cops anymore. They're civilians, right? How come they wasn't in handcuffs as soon as they got fired? The evidence is clear cut right there on the video. Or the several videos that's out there. Clear cut.
I don't think so. I just think people are just in periods just all across the nation. It's tired. I was waiting for something like this to happen, like Louisiana, Georgia, Texas. I didn't think this would come up from the north side.
Okay, well, look at this. Look at it like this here. They had the address to where the main cop, the one that was sitting on his neck, they had his home address. Why ain't they burning his house up? Why ain't they over there destroying his house?
Because at that point, the police would have straight directly retaliated. They don't wanna, the people that's out there looting, they really don't want to go to jail. They were just trying to make a statement. You know what I'm saying? We don't appreciate what happened. We want something done.
What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to start taking back control of our neighborhoods and stuff like that. Because, I mean, if you think about it, take, for instance, the area you live in. I guarantee you there ain't one police officer in your area that lives in your neighborhood or lives in your community. That's the first step we're going to have to get to.
Well, in my mom's neighborhood, there's 4 or 5 different police officers, but my mama stays on the predominant side of Houston. My mama doesn't stay in the hood. What we need to change is more cops staying in the hooded areas and changing those hooded areas around. Knocking down these abandoned houses and building up more newer homes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I remember, which I don't know how old you are, but I'm 42 years old. I remember when I was younger, the cops that patrolled my neighborhood were the ones that lived in my neighborhood. The cops that's out there now, they live in a whole nother city. They don't even live in where I live at. They don't live in my city. They live in another city. But they work in my city.
Yeah. Well, you don't look like you 42. Yeah, so you don't look like you 42. I'm
42 years old.
You don't look like
Or
it.
42 years young, however you want to put it.
42 years young, man. 42 years young.
It's just, me personally, riding, looting, and all that stuff is just not the answer. It's not solving anything.
It got the president's attention.
Huh?
It got the president attention.
It don't take much to get his attention. All you got to do is tweet something. You got his attention. I mean, he ain't doing nothing anyway. He just adds fuel to the fire. You know, it's I don't know.
Okay, they said the protesters. Somebody said the protesters are hitting them in the pockets the wrong way, and I'm sure there are not one store owner, factory owner, or farmer out there riding it. All those were consumers. Well, you're right. Maybe so. Maybe so. Well, they hit up Arby's. Arby's is a major chain. Arby's is a
well, you know what? Man, that's a good point there, because I can guarantee you, I can 100% guarantee you, there wasn't any property owners out there looting and riding and stuff.
If they were, they probably was out there trying to protect their stuff.
Probably not even that. They you know, the thing about it is when you evolve into adulthood, I mean, you got to make changes in your life. You know, when you start owning stuff, you know, houses, vehicles, stuff like that. I mean, you don't keep the same mindset that you did when you was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? It's just some things that you just don't do. I mean, I don't know. Like I said from the get, I mean, them folks were sitting there when the cop was sitting on the man's neck. All they had to do was brush one of them. Yeah, they would have went to jail if they would have got out. But the man would still be alive, and none of this riding, looting, and stuff would be going on. That's my
but
whole
you
thing.
can't bum rush no cop.
You
can't bum rush no cop in the middle of him being in arrest.
Huh?
You can't bum rush a cop while he's in the middle of arresting somebody.
Man, look, all them people standing around with their phones out. Instead of, when they see you see it in the video. You see the man, his light just drifting away. You see it right there. You mean to tell me nobody could have took a charge and ran at the cops to divert their attention to the person who just ran at him and get off the man's neck? I mean, you ain't so much got to go and push him off or anything. Like, divert their attention. They're gonna move around.
Okay, so let me ask you this: what if the lawman would have pulled out a gun and shot you for bum rushing him while he's in the middle of an arrest?
What was that?
What if the lawman would have shot you if you bum rush him while he's in the middle of an arrest?
If they were going to do something like that, they would have already had their guns drawn out when the crowd start gathering. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It was too many people there, but they decided to pull out their phones and start filming. Mm-hmm. Like, really? I mean, look. To me, it don't matter who it is. Wrong is wrong. If I'm walking by and I see you getting arrested and the cop slams you down on the ground and got you in a chokehold, I'm going to do whatever I can to get that cop off of you, because that's not right. Mm-hmm. Regardless of what repercussions may come my way. Mm-hmm. But see, that's the thing is, this society today don't think like that. You know, they much rather yell out obscenities and then, burn the city down. Like,
So,
but I ain't gonna tie you line up. I'm fixing to jump down.
No, I appreciate you, baby. I mean, you got anything. One more thing for you, Lee. What you got to think about the CNN getting arrested? The CNN anchor getting arrested.
I can barely hear you. What you say?
What you got to say about the CNN anchor getting arrested?
Well, I mean, they let him go though. I mean, they wasn't even detained for an hour. Like they put him in the van and around to the back of the police department, looked at their credentials, then they let him go.
They knew them people were. They knew CNN been out there since last night. They was just playing with them. They was playing with them for no damn reason.
Yeah, but you never know. This the orange guy we got in the White House, Mr. 45, he probably, tweeted him, hey, arrest CNN, because he don't like if it ain't Fox News or anything else, he probably tweeted the state trooper that told him to arrest CNN for being out there. Yeah, I'm just saying. Because, I mean, like you just said, they've been out there. They've been out there
since
for
last night.
2-3 days.
So they knew who they were. They didn't have to detain them. It was just a waste of time and just harassing and just being just stupid. And they didn't have to detain them.
But the thing about it was the CNN reporters. I mean, I don't know about the other person, because there was another female, I guess, right there by CNN, and I don't know if they arrested her or not, but I know their little crew, the reporter, the camera guy, the producer, and I think they said it was a security they had hired for a couple of days out there. Just those 4 were the only ones that was in the van, because the dude came out. It was noon today, and was telling everybody.
Hold on, y'all.
We'll be watching.
All right, babe. Y'all forgive me. This thing keeps jumping. I done wet it and everything. Hold on, y'all. It's time for a new whatchamacallit. Hold on. Okay, who is this? 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 Okay, hold on. Don't hang up. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's like real hard to hear you, but hey though, your caller had a point. He had a damn good point. He said that why did this? I said the same thing. Why did somebody didn't sacrifice? Why somebody didn't sacrifice themselves? I guarantee you, if about 2 or 3 dudes advanced to that one dude that was standing, I guarantee you that cop that had that knee on that dude's knee got his ass up. It would have been all on video, and all they had to do, they would have got arrested. For interfering. But still, they probably would have saved the man's life. So all they had to do is go to jail, get them a good lawyer, and just come on TV saying, yo, I felt that, it was wrong what they was doing. The man was dying in front of my eyes. And I, you know, with the grace of God, I had to step in and do something. But no, you got a gang of people over there, especially with the dude that kept saying bro, you know, the bro dude. He had a gang of people that were just standing there, just talking. Why didn't one of them sacrifice themselves for the man?
Okay, you know, I hate to say this, but you know, black folks, we're used to seeing black people go to jail around us. We just are. And it's not always our instinct, unless it's our child, to jump in and say, you ain't gonna take that person to jail. You know what I'm saying? And then I get everything's on camera, but what would have stopped that lawman from shooting that person from bum rushing them?
You know what? I guarantee you that if that was a white man and the black man had his knee on his neck like that, and it was a gathering of white people right there, or a gathering of people right there, I guarantee you somebody would have came out and distracted him to make him get his knee up off that man's neck. I guarantee you that.
You think so?
I guarantee you that. See, this the thing I talked about. You know, there's ways the society is just so camera happy. You know what I'm saying? They want to get they so video happy. They want to get the video of what's going on. They want to get so they can get it up on YouTube, Twitter, so they can get the likes and all like that. Mm-hmm. But why not one of them just say, hey, you know, this ain't right. You know, this ain't right, and just sacrifice himself for the greater good, man. The man was dying, and they seen it.
Well, brother, a lot of men out there didn't think like you. A lot of men that think like you. Well, we can't control that part of it. Well, we turn back the hands of time.
I tell you what, Shay, I'm going live tonight, around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or something like that. So I'll be talking about it tonight, though. All right, I'll holler back at you.
Okay. Appreciate you, boo. Appreciate you. Okay. Next round. Okay. Boom.
Hey, yo.
What's going on? This is Shay. What's going on?
Yo, Shay, what up, man?
Who is this?
This is the world, and this ain't no deacon, man, because I'm about to get real ugly today, man.
What?
Your last two callers, man. Your last two callers, you know, I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, but straight up, man. They don't understand the rules of combat out here, yo. Especially from being black.
Okay.
The first dude, man, country, ghetto, whatever, you talking about you gonna hit a cop. If that cop is doing something wrong, nigga, yo, ain't no way in hell you gonna go to jail for someone you don't know. Just like how they say, man, you ain't gonna die for a nigga you don't know. You ain't going to jail for someone you know, man. You know what I'm saying? If they got my kids hemmed up like that, that's the only time. That's the only time, man, I won't put my life or my freedom on the line, yo. The only time. And for that last dude to say, yo, you gonna hit him, you gonna hit a cop, only thing you gotta do is get a lawyer. Motherfucker, man, half the niggas out here don't have $50, $60, $70, $80,000, man, to fight a case. So right there, man, your theory's out the window, man. I'm so sick of black people, man.
You don't agree with Knockout Man
shit,
and Country
nigga,
Ghetto.
that's going on in their head. Because they don't live that shit, nigga. I've been living this shit, man, in Manhattan for the longest. You know what I'm saying? My second child got a criminal record, man, because of that stop and frisk fucking law they have in Manhattan. Never had a charge in his life, nothing. But you keep fucking with these kids, of course, man, they gonna get tired of it. Just like if you back a dog in a corner, man, eventually, man, they gonna attack. These kids, man, a lot of them, a lot of good kids got records because they were sick and tired of being and fucked with, man, by these punk ass cops out here. Now, as far as you saying, man, you can condone rioting. How much sense does that make, man? You destroying the neighborhood that you live in. It's bad enough as black people, man. Our money don't stay in our community for no less than a week, but we gonna sit up here and tear it down? That don't make no sense. And for Target, how many jobs did that Target offer them niggas that was up in there looting and shit, man? It just makes me so sick, man, with all this shit that goes on with these black people, man.
You don't agree with the looting?
You know, they're so wrong.
You don't agree with the looting?
Go ahead,
So what should they do in a situation
Absolutely.
like this?
Yo, Shay, when you looting, man, you giving them niggas what they talk about, they cigars in their mouth, man, sipping on that cognac. These motherfucking niggas, yo, they act like savages, man. They savages. They monkeys, man. Look at them. Look at them.
Okay, so they can work.
Exactly what they saying behind closed doors, Shay. And you gonna sit up here and loot? When you looting, you weakening the reason why we out there, man, the protest. What the fuck does looting gotta do with this man's death? And the brutality of the police? Nothing. That's a sucker move, Shay.
Okay, so
you know that.
Hold on.
Looting and burning shit down.
Hold on.
That's your area, man.
Hold on. What do you think is the correct action then? Since looting is not okay for you, right? And peaceful protest hasn't worked in the past for a lot of situations like these. What do you think is the appropriate response then?
Listen. Why is America one of the only countries on this earth, right, where the people are scared of their government? You go over to England, man. You go over to China. Yo, them niggas, man, get out there in them streets, man. They have the government shook. That's the way it should be, man. We shouldn't be scared of our government. Government should be scared of us. We outnumber the government, man. That's why they get over on us. But by us, what are they showing on that TV screen? Black people. They showing niggas on that TV screen looting. You don't see no white people out there. And then as they saying it, those are main niggas coming from the suburbs blowing shit up, man. For what? This is all calculated, shit. This is all calculated, man. Just like you say, man, you had Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. I'm Malcolm X, man. When it comes down to it, a lot of people are fighting wars, man, that ain't even theirs. They out there protesting for what? That's just nigga shit. Straight nigga shit. You know that. All these people, man, he talking about the president, man. Yo, the president don't give a fuck about y'all, man. Don't give a fuck about none of y'all. There's black people, man. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, man. The Central Park 5. Just go back to that. These 5 kids were accused of raping a woman, right?
Yes.
Accused of raping a woman. When they found out through DNA that it wasn't them, Trump wanted them dead, the electric chair, whatever, kill him. When he found out that it wasn't them, you think he would retract what he said? Absolutely not, man. What did he say? Oh, they were guilty of something. Let alone him being sued, him and his father being sued for racial discrimination for trying to rent any of his properties. And y'all trying to say this man ain't racist? Come on, man. Y'all niggas, man, a lot of y'all niggas, man, just drunk the Kool-Aid. Oh, we gonna give out a $1,200 stimulus check. Oh, Trump giving us money. Motherfucker, man, that's the money you put into the system, man. Trump ain't giving you shit. It's all calculated, man. Black people are so dumb, nigga. They so naive. They fall for anything, man. They ain't got enough sense to walk in their own 2 feet, man. They worrying about what someone else is telling them what to do. It's crazy out here. crazy out here.
So what do we do?
Shake.
You give an answer. What do we do?
Shake.
What do we do? Besides what's going on?
First off, what you don't do is destroy the neighborhood of what you live in. That's the first thing you don't do. So let's start with that. You know what I'm saying? Let's start with that. And what the second thing you need to start doing, and you need to start getting into politics and start voting these niggas out that's in your area, starting with aldermen if they got them out there, mayors, you know what I'm saying, state senators and everything else. Start locally. Start with that first. If they ain't doing what they need to do for the community, man, vote they fucking asses out, man. Start locally first. Then spread that shit out. That's what we do. If these people that are elected, meaning the people voting for them, if these people that are elected, man, are not doing what needs to be done for you and your community, vote they fucking asses out. That's what you do, Sheik. Simple.
Okay, but here's the thing.
I'm gonna let you go. Let somebody else get on the phone.
Here's the thing about that. Because you feel so strongly about it. This voting and putting these people in office, all that is fun until they get into office, because it's all a money game. So the voting doesn't necessarily make a change for us. So if looting is not an answer, peaceful protest is not an answer, what is? Nobody can answer. You can't answer it. Nobody in the chat can answer it. I don't have the answer. You know, this keeps happening. We keep experiencing black men and black women dying for stupid reasons, just for a cop not wanting to answer a question. I remember when I stayed in Houston, I stayed in Haverstock Apartments, when rent can be nothing or $30. I saw cops take drugs out of niggas' pockets and put it in their own, let niggas go. It was times I called the police and the police wouldn't even show up. It was just how bad when I stayed over there. How do you make a change or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we do? That's why these people are just lashing out. That's how I feel. They're just lashing out because we tried doing it the Martin Luther King way, the nonviolent way, the peaceful way, the putting everything in paper and making a list and all signing this petition. You know how they did back in segregation days, back when your grandma was living. They would all sign a list and put all our names, and that list would stand out and it would say something with your name on it. It's not the same thing. This is 2020. You can't. It's like we're going backwards. That's how I feel. Hello? Did I lose you? Did you hang up? Hold on, I think I lost on y'all. Hold on. I think I lost him. Hold on. Let's bring him back.
Hello?
Yeah, you hung up?
Yeah, I was done. Go ahead, Shake.
Okay.
I ain't mean to be rude, but go ahead.
Okay, so what do we do?
I just want to say, Shake, this topic right here, I'm very, very passionate about. Just like when it comes to my businesses, man, I'm very passionate about it. Because a lot of us turn a blind eye to shit until we're affected by it. You know what I'm saying? This shit right here, I've been living in it. Like I said, in June, I'm gonna be 49 years old. You know, and it went from my father to me, now to my son. You know what I'm saying? And the shit that's going on in Minnesota, down there in Georgia, over there in Kentucky, what's going to happen, man, is people's going to get fed up like we fed up now. Right? Mm-hmm. What's going to happen, man, people are going to start turning the tables, man. That's what's going to end up happening. People are going to start turning the tables, man. then what's going to happen then? It's going to be an all-out war. We look at the race tensions, man, with just the people, let alone the cops. You know what I'm saying? In time, man, we supposed to get wiser in time. You know what I'm saying? As we get older, man, we're supposed to get wiser. You know what I'm saying? It's like we going out the world backwards. I'm experiencing more racism now than I did as a child. Why is that?
I don't know, baby. But I'm going to go ahead and end this little live because this little prison thing act up, and I hate for one of y'all to be dead in the middle of talking and it cuts you off. You know how it gets when it hits an hour long. But to everybody that called in, Country Ghetto, Lockout Me, and of course Deacon the World, thank you so much for reaching out in. And drop any comments and anything that you want down below about it. Have anybody in Minnesota that lives close by what's happening up there right now? If you're delivering low up there right now, be extremely careful. Try to park somewhere maybe in the outskirts of Minneapolis, which is not that many truck stops last time I checked when I went up there. Okay, but I love you much. Hit the like button and subscribe, and this is Shay.